Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Let's watch the rest of this AJ Styles and W Lashley versus the Miz and Ciampa match because that's something we have to do now. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's nice to see you all. So far, an episode of Raw, aside from the Kevin Owens and Gable match. I mean, Ziggler and Finn was all right, but I'm very confused about the whole Ziggler thing still. Nice to see you, Jake. Evil Diva, hello. Beep Boop, hello. Hello, Michael Bungie. It's good to see all of you here. Why was Bayley wrestling Aaliyah? Why was that a thing that was on television? That's not. Is that supposed to make us root for Aaliyah? Is it? Is it, though? I mean, I know Aaliyah's from Toronto, but maybe she might want to not suck in front of her home crowd. I'm sorry, that's too harsh. I don't think it's possible for her to not suck. Guess who's winning that half of the bracket now? Raquel and Aaliyah are getting to the finals. The match that Aaliyah had tonight, I think, almost cinches it. Yikes. Hello, Allie. Hello, N and the H. I think I'm like a minute behind. Yeah, Toxic Attraction thing's disappointing. This whole women's tag division is cursed. The whole thing's cursed. The women's tag division is yeah. I mean, yeah, it was good, but I didn't want to see it yet. Guys, I still maintain there's zero reason for the match we saw tonight to not have been the finals of the tournament. Explain to me why it wasn't. I understand one half of the tournament is on Raw, the other half of the tournament is on SmackDown, but you don't have to make that rule. That's not a thing that, like, God from on high came down with the 10 Commandments and said, oh, by the way, there's this other little one in the fine print at the bottom. Thou shalt make sure all of one half of the bracket is on Raw and the other half of the bracket is on SmackDown. So saith the Lord. That didn't happen. So you could do whatever you want. It's an unforced error. I think there's a women's match in the third hour, which will be Dana Brooke, I think. No, I'm not sure. Maybe there's not. I'll have to look it up. I think it's unfortunate now. If there is not a women's match in the third hour, then we don't get to see any commentary from Linda. And that's too bad. Yeah, Gigi's shoot hurt. It sucks. It really sucks. It really, really sucks. I hope it's not serious because I do think they were getting a call up very soon around the draft. Every second that Ciampa is not in this match is an affront to my own personal sensibilities. Ah, the old wishbone. Again, I am. So there's only two things left, according to this. An Austin Theory promo, which, fuck that, and Damian Priest versus Edge, which will probably be a half hour anyway. So there's really nothing to talk. There's really nothing to react to except for Edge versus Damian Priest, which is. I'm sorry, I can't get up here to do the whole thing of Raw, but Nice Pele kick. Again, I think I'm like a minute and a half behind. I mean, if Dexter was going to show up, wouldn't it be right now during this match? Like with AJ in the match, I thought the whole point was that Loomis was after AJ because he showed up for AJ 2 times now. I mean, Linda might show up just to do commentary for Edge because Linda loves Canadians, I guess. Does she? Is that canon? I can't remember. Allie, thank you for asking. My daughter's first day was great, except for she's scared of the intercom. She loves everything else about school, but she hates the intercom. I guess they have it really loud. She hates the intercom. It scares her. So there was an abduction. Who got abducted? Matt, who got abducted? Who? Dexter kidnapped the Miz? Sweet. I'm running behind. Now you can all watch my reaction. Sweet. I'm looking forward to it. No. This is good. I'm glad to now be like to know what I'm looking for so I can react to it. Santos is here. Why would Santos be here? Why is Trips running an NXT? Is Trips running an NXT invasion angle? Dead End Santos? Okay, good. Oh, who is that? Who's that? Who is that? That wasn't Santos. That wasn't Santos. I don't know who that was. I don't know who that guy was. I don't think that wasn't Santos. Yes, Loomis, kill the Miz. In canon, I want you to kill the Miz. Like, just murder him so we never have to watch him again. I want, like, not actually kill Mike Mizanin, but kill the character so that the Miz just goes away forever. It didn't look like it didn't look like Santos because he was shaved, right? He was shaved with a shaved face. Is that all it was? Alpha Bill says Alex has hired Dexter to get rid of everyone that annoys him. If Theory, Karrion, and Dominic are gone, then you know I'm right. Maybe. Dominic's already gone. Now the Miz. If Karrion Kross gets abducted. Hey, I want to know how Dexter Loomis crossed the border. He's been arrested 2 times in 2 weeks for trying to assault people at WWE Raw events. How did he cross the border? Wouldn't he be on some kind of watch list? That's great. Oh, that's great. Oh, and in the H, there was the first guy that attacked AJ, but then got dragged off. He had black hair pulled back in a ponytail, and may have been Hispanic. I'm not really sure. It wasn't Santos. I didn't see who it was. It is not somebody I immediately recognized. Nick Mead, I have not. No, I don't think the farting dad episode of Bluey is back on Disney Plus yet. Hey, Lord, how's it going? Lord Kev is here. Everybody just wants to hang out. I'm gonna skip this Edge thing. Honestly, could not give a shit about the Edge promo package. So I'm in the commercials now. All right. So what do we think? Do we think Beth is going to come out to counteract Rhea Ripley? And then we get Rhea versus Beth? Or are we going to get Rhea and Finn versus Beth and Edge? Because I think that's the one we're going to get. Not the one I want. The one we're going to get is a mixed tag match at the Clash'll. I wish that wasn't the case, believe me. But I'm afraid that's what's going to happen. Matt, no, it wasn't anybody else from Legato. I don't know what the hell it was. Rhea versus Beth, I think, does have to happen, but I don't think that they think it has to happen. I think that they think the bigger match is Rhea and Finn versus Edge and Beth, because they don't think the women have enough star power to sell a one-on-one match with the title not on the line at a pay-per-view. I think they think that. But I disagree. But yeah. Yeah, Lord Kev says that maybe Dexter has friends in the mounted police. If Dexter had showed up not as a riot cop, but as a Mountie, would have been great. Shit. Wow. Cool. This is awesome. All I got was the Instagram thing. Yeah. Yeah. So cool and unexpected. I did not think we were going to get this at all. Johnny Gargano, man. He's here. Johnny Wrestling. Johnny Wrestling. Johnny Wrestling. Johnny Wrestling. This is great. I'm so glad he's here, man. This is good for him. Him like versus Danielson, some of the other guys versus Kenny Omega. I would have loved to have seen that, but he's 35. So it's still possible down the line. I just feel like this is his home, you know? And as long as Triple H is in charge, we missed you too, Johnny. We missed you too. I really think Trips can make him into the biggest babyface this company has seen since 2014 Daniel Bryan. I really believe that. I really believe it. You know what? Yeah, if he's just Gargano, that kind of sucks, but I get it. I get their whole stupid naming thing. I get it. This is great. I'm so glad you guys were all here for this. I mean, like, it just says Gargano on the. He's just a big kid. I love him so much. I love him so much. Ah, this is such a cool moment. You know, if it wasn't for you guys in the chat, and I didn't know, I would have thought it was going to be Theory come out to Gargano's music to like troll us, which would have confirmed that Johnny would have come back at some point. But that's right, man. By the way, I don't know who's out there who hasn't seen it, but if you can, you got to go back and watch that match if you haven't. This is such a cool moment. I'm just going to sit here and watch. Baby wrestling. Baby wrestling. Good for you, Johnny. This is great. This is great. Gargano should be the guy to beat Reigns. I'm telling you that right now. That's the guy to do it. They won't. It won't be him, but it should be. I really hate Austin Theory, guys. Like, I really hate him. I think it's cool that Johnny's happy to see him. That makes sense. But what is about to happen is going to piss me off so much. Yeah. Have Johnny B. Theory for the briefcase is such a great fucking idea. You know, Austin Theory as Austin Theory as the doofus fake son of Gargano is the only time he's been stomachable. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure you are, buddy. Sure you are. That was pretty satisfying, actually. Sorry about that, guys. I was kind of went radio silent there for a while. I was just watching. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize. I forgot I was streaming. I was just watching one of my favorite wrestlers back from 9 months away. This is pretty awesome. I'm so happy Rebel Heart is back. I'm so happy Johnny is back. I'm so happy he super kicked Austin Theory in the face. This is great. Dorian, this is the whole thing, is like, there is no way for me to separate, like, yes, everything else on the show, by comparison to the Johnny wrestling stuff, as you put it, sucks. But Johnny Wrestling is back, so it doesn't matter. This is great. I'm so happy he's back. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. What a cool surprise. I honestly really don't. I mean, like, I don't even know what to say here. Like, I keep going to call him Johnny Gargano because that's what I was calling him. He says himself, he's Johnny Gargano. Gargano is not what I want to call him Gargano. I don't know why I do, but I do. There's all kinds of fun stuff you can do with him, but he needs to be the guy who beats Roman Reigns. Or you find a way to put him with Ciampa and they dethrone the Usos. There's a lot of cool things you could do with him. I'm very excited about it. Very, very excited about it. I don't know. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm kind of speechless. I'm kind of speechless. Nerd Guru, you are talking to the wrong dude. If you asked me 100 times, Johnny or Cody, I would answer Johnny Gargano 100 times. I like Cody. I fucking love Johnny Gargano, man. I'm gonna tell a story of how much I love this dude, how much I love his attention to detail, and how much I know he loves professional wrestling and telling a story for the fans. I'm gonna tell that story on Sour Graps tonight with Kate. It's amazing, and I will always love Johnny Gargano. Uh, I, I have no problem with Cody. It should be Johnny Gargano to beat him. It was completely out of nowhere. I never would have thought it. It's so cool that he's there. It's so cool. I don't know what they're gonna do with Candace. I mean, he was on paternity leave. Let's give her as much time as Becky had before we expect her to be back. Like, she gave birth in February. It's still just August. Like, I think she'll be back and wrestle again if she wants to. But I don't expect her back until the Rumble. I think the Rumble will be a cool place to debut her. Chef Aiden, I had not heard this is the first time that Edge was back. I hadn't heard that yet. This is, I honestly, guys, I wish Rollins. You know how they moved the um, Moxley and Punk match up a couple of weeks instead of all out, and we'll figure out what the hell that's all about. I wish they would just do this with Rollins and Riddle, like, get it fucking over with. I don't care. I don't, just fight and be done with it. It'll be a good match. I don't fucking care. Move on, move on, move on. So the finals. Interesting. New Women's Tag Team Champions next week. And Kurt Angle will be back for one. They're doing the. I like that they're bringing people back around. You know, that's not bad. You know, for their hometown. Oh no, it's evil Damian Priest. Oh, he's the Archer of Infamy, don't you know? He'll shoot you with his arrows. He's so spooky. I do like now that they at least have their own individual music. Like Finn had his own version of his old theme, and now it looks like Priest does too. So they're not coming out to the song that they wrote, the Alter Bridge wrote for heel Edge when he turned to the Mop Man of Omnipotence. I didn't understand why the song that they wrote for him was being used by the people who led a mutiny against him. So I'm glad that's gone now. So Edge wins this match, probably, right? But Rhea gets involved, or Rhea costs him the match, and that's when Beth comes out, and that's how we get the match for Clashel. Probably. Oh, look at him. He's so happy to be home. I mean, honestly, this is kind of cool for him. Like, I really wish he hadn't had to go through all of that bullshit to get back here. Like, what if they hadn't what if he hadn't said no to the spooky stuff and they jumped him out of his own gang? Like, what if the original creative plan had to have him still being healed now, right? And they changed the creative direction and got him out of the group. So if he would have had to come back to Toronto for the first time in 10 years as a heel, as a screw all of you, I hate the fans, you're all fat and stupid. And you're stupid because you're fat, and you're fat because you're stupid, and your town stinks because you stink because your town stinks. That was the kind of heel he was, and he would have had to come back here as that. So I guess I'm kind of glad for him and for the fans that he gets to be happy to be home, and they get to be happy to have him. I mean, that is good. That's objectively a good thing. I can be happy for Edge because the guy that I loved 20 years ago, who I saw spear Jeff Hardy off of a title belt hanging over the ring, that guy, I get to be happy for that guy. I haven't really loved, to be honest, the new run of Edge. And I feel like retirement again should be coming up here soon, but it is a cool moment. Yeah, the Canada themed gear is pretty great. Oh yeah, Turtleneck Christian is vastly superior to Edge. Vastly. Turtleneck Christian gets it, man. He just fucking gets it. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about all this. I'm excited about Johnny Wrestling. I'm thinking more about Johnny Wrestling, and I'm just so fucking excited. I'm very excited now. I just keep thinking about, like, they could actually have him take the briefcase off of Austin Theory and cash in on Roman. They could have him do it. They could. I don't think they will, but they could. It's an option. It's an option now. And the DIY thing really intrigues me. They have to get Miz. They have to get Ciampa as far away from Miz as possible. They just do. They really do. Oh boy. Oh wow. I just want this to be over. I want this show to be over now. I want this show to be over. Do whatever you're going to do with Rhea Ripley and Beth Phoenix, and that'll intrigue. Whoopsie days. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Intrigue. I want to get on my own actual podcast to talk about Johnny Wrestling some more, because I'm really excited about it. I want to talk to Kate about it. I want to just go, because I'm so excited. All right. Oh, look it is. She's sitting at ringside. Yeah, they're definitely going to get her involved in the match. Her and Rhea are definitely coming to blows this evening. That's going to be good. All right, there we go. Drop some. The DIY versus KO and Sammy is amazing. We got to do it. That's got to be a thing we do. That's got to be a thing we do. I'm very excited for it. I don't know. This is what you're seeing from me is me being just not really knowing how to process, because I want everything, and I know I'm not going to get most of what I want, and so I'm a little overexcited about stuff. Oh boy, I am giddy. Thank you, Michael. Damn it, I am giddy. I'm giddy. This is me giddy. Look at my face. Look how giddy I am. I don't even know how to process it. It's crazy. It's crazy talk. It's a weird thing, because I've been in a very weird emotional state all day, because it was my daughter's first day of kindergarten, and I have been her primary caregiver since my wife went back to work after her maternity leave. It's been me and my daughter for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. And now she's going. My baby girl's going to school, and so I've been a little emotionally unstable all day. And she did all right. She did good. She likes it. She wants to go back, which is good. But then they sprung Johnny Wrestling on me, and I've already been kind of like keyed up all day. And then they're like, "Here's Johnny Wrestling," and I'm like, I don't know what to do with my hands. You know. Snacky TV asks, "What did I spend my day doing? Now I had free time now. I spent my whole day sitting with my phone in my hands, expecting a call from the school saying, this isn't going to work. Your daughter won't sit still. We have to release her back into your custody." And I just expected that. She's a ball of energy who won't listen to anybody about anything. So I'm very surprised, actually, that they didn't try to pawn her back off on me. Yeah. No, I think the wig stand is big enough, Allie. I think the wig stand's big enough, but we will get more Linder. As I get into more of a schedule, I'm going to find time with Kate once a week during the day. We're going to do Have You Heard? And it'll be a thing about the week's headlines in dirt sheet reporting. What, and we'll talk about that. So. Yeah, Edge doesn't look right with short hair. It was a bad idea from the beginning to have him give him a haircut. They could have styled it differently, or at least like cut it shorter, but not this short. Not like Little League Dad short. I don't like that. It looks like he's got the haircut of a Little League Dad, and I don't like it. Damn, Edge. Damn. Is that not basically the same thing that Kevin Owens did to Ezekiel, where Ezekiel had to go to the hospital and Ezekiel's entire family flew in from all over the country to say hi? It's basically the same thing, powerbombing on the apron, powerbombing on the barricade. But my guess is that Damian's going to finish out the match. So Miz and Maurice versus Dexter Indy might be fun. Could be fun. See, Alpha Bill says he looks like a dad that would cut oranges for his kid's soccer team. I don't know, man. The stereotypical version of a athletics dad in this country, if he looks like the kind of dad who would get in a fist fight with the soccer referee. That's what I think. Antonio, Raw was okay. Kevin Owens versus Gable was really, really good. And Finn versus Dolph was all right if you really like Dolph. It was a good match. I don't really understand what the hell they're doing with Dolph Ziggler, so it's kind of weird. And the women's tag match was good, but should not have happened. Because that should be the finals of the tournament. I will go to my grave saying it should be the finals of the tournament, and I don't understand why it wasn't. Everything else was eminently unright homeable. Exactly. Ezekiel's gone. He's gone. He's dead now. He died in the hospital. It was a tragedy. Yes, Ali, more wigs or cross-dressing from the chin up. Yep. I'm gonna try and get it cross-dressing from the mid torso up, because I'm gonna see if I can find something I can easily throw on that could be like a house coat or a muumuu for Linder. I'm gonna see if I can find something like that. Alpha Bill, I don't know why Mandy can't just fill in. I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe the plan was to have them lose, and they didn't want to have Mandy take a loss. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. Thank you, Brittany. Yeah, I think Walmart might be my friend for that muumuu. Yeah. Hello, Crystal. Nice to see you here. Thank you. Yes. For those for you just tuning in, I was caught off guard by the whole Johnny Wrestling thing, and then went radio silent for like, I don't know, 4 minutes. I just wasn't speaking because I was watching Johnny Wrestling's promo so intently. Yeah, Mandy can't show up to Mondays because that's her pool time. Thanks everybody for the comments about my daughter starting kindergarten. It's obviously a huge milestone. She's our first. She's our only. It's kind of a crazy thing. She's she loves being around other people, so I'm not surprised she loves being at school where all these people, all these kids she can play with all the time. Crystal, yes, of course I watch NXT. I do the Tuesday show. Well, I feel like the Nikita thing may have been legit, and it wasn't just a medically unavailable thing, like she actually wasn't available. Yeah, Damian Priest, like like Trips loves Damian Priest. Trips was all about that guy. So it does not surprise me that like he's being treated as though he's a big time deal with Trips back in charge. That makes a lot of sense. Well, Nikita isn't vaccinated. I think she's not vaccinated. She maintains that she is. But apparently she's not medically cleared otherwise. So yeah, they won't be in Canada. If it is only a if it is only a vaccination thing, then yes, of course they could have the competition. They could have the actual match on Friday night in Detroit. But if it's not, then you don't know. Yeah, Gargano and Ciampa. Gargano and Ciampa. DIY is a necessary thing. It's a necessary thing. Yeah. It boggles my mind how people at this point cannot realize, like after a year plus of the vaccination being given out, that it's not making people, turn into lizards or whatever. So just fucking take the vaccination. Yeah, Dexter Lumis stole the Miz. That's good, Crystal. That's a very good thing. I'm very excited about that. Perhaps the Miz will stay away for a while. And we'll get, we'll get Ciampa with Gargano. Now, the thing I want more than anything, of course, is Johnny Wrestling to beat Roman Reigns for the undisputed heavyweight title. That's the thing I want more than anything. But I also think there's zero chance that I get it. I'm talking zero. Zero chance that I get it. I think there's a 40% chance that DIY could dethrone the Usos. So what do I root for more? Johnny Gargano entering the main event scene as a singles guy, or reteaming with Ciampa, considering I think it's way more likely that Ciampa and Gargano get gold as a team than Gargano gets gold as a singles guy. Matt Colton, that's good. Dexter painting a family portrait of like Miz and Mrs. would be really great. Maurice getting a ransom letter would be really good. You know, KO and Sammy teaming up. That's the only that's if you told me what do I want more than anything else, as far as the tag division, then it's absolutely KO and Sammy dethroning the Usos. That's 100% what I want. If we're doing ranked choice voting, like I have to vote for a second place thing I want, like if I can't get KO and Sammy, that's off the table. What do I want second most? It's DIY. That's what I want second most. I just think that you don't get true, honest to God, super crazy over fan favorite underdog baby faces like a Johnny Gargano. You don't get them handed to you the way the WWE has, and they'd be so foolish to squander it. Oh, hit the unprettier. That's a nice touch. Priest hitting the unprettier on Edge is pretty great. Canadians versus the Bloodline is something I did not think we would get, Antonio. Edge, Sammy, and Kevin Owens as a Canadian team is something that would be kind of crazy. I'd say that. Now, see, like, this is Ramo. Gargano is a great delusional heel. He's great as a delusional comedy heel. The same way Sammy is great as a delusional comedy heel. Both Gargano and Sammy are even better as baby faces, and WWE has so few great baby faces that I think they're way more valuable to WWE in that role than they are as heels. I've always felt that way. Doesn't matter how good Sammy is as a heel. He's great. He's very, very good. He's one of the very best. He's even better as the baby face we saw face Cesaro in NXT. He's even better as that guy. And I miss that guy. Bray, I think definitely could be back. Yeah, Sammy versus Nakamura was great too. Hit the reckoning. Hit the reckoning. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. This is coming to the end here, people. Alpha Bill, I guess some crazy conservatives who are parents of kids don't want to have to explain to kids what farts are. So an episode of Bluey that deals almost exclusively with farts and farting was removed from Disney Plus in America. It's fucking stupid, and I don't get it. All right, okay, we got a ref bump. Now, Charles Robinson, what are you doing? You know that's not where you're supposed to stand when there's a sharpshooter. That's a dumb place to be. Damian, what you gonna do, Damian? Oh, he's gonna do the double thing. He's gonna do the double thing. Double concerto. Double oh. Nope. Oh, ouch. That hurt. That was very clever. The legs being pulled out from under him and falling on the chair was very clever. All right. I am as live as I can get on my stream. So I don't know what I'm missing here. Oh. Charles Robinson lost his shoe and he bumped. Charles Robinson lost his shoe and he bumped. I didn't even notice that until right now. That's great. What are you getting? Of course. Yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah. A Canadian destroyer. Of course, Edge wins. Now what? Are we gonna have Rhea and Beth stare down? Rhea and Beth stare down? No? Yes? Come on, yes? Rhea. What do you? Oh, come on now. Rhea was under the ring. Rhea's under the ring. Oh, yeah, Rhea's under the ring. Rhea was under the ring. Yeah, his short hair is terrible, Emily. It's terrible. Rhea came through the crowd? Looked like she came up from under the ring. Yeah, we're definitely going to get something else at Clashel. Rhea versus Beth one-on-one. Give him 13 minutes. Let him go. God, just do it. They're not going to let him, but God, would be fucking great. Yeah, it's going to be Beth and Edge versus Finn and Rhea. That's what it's going to be. Yeah, okay. Well, hey guys, thanks for hanging out. Please, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be streaming more during the day, and also every Dynamite main event, every third hour of Raw will be streamed here as well. Put a like on this video if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in like 5 minutes for the Sour Graps review show on Fightful Select. Until then, guys, thank you. Johnny fucking Wrestling's back. I have to hit the button.